How have you kind of stepped your game up over the last few weeks with Jamion still kind of being hampered by that injury and stuff? And have you, as the receiver group as a whole, kind of had to step their game up without him being out there?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, we feed off each other, and we see that Jamion is down right now, and we just want to, you know, fill up his slack and get the job done.
Fred Ross has stepped into that slot position as well, and he's really produced the last couple of games.
I mean, that's what he do. I mean, our coaches Coach G put us in great position to strive for greatness out there on the field, doing practice during the week, developing for the game, and you know, practice harder than the game. You know, we got there in the game, we just do the little things, we get the job done. So Fred Ross really, you know what he do, just go out there and get the job done, basically.
For you, how much have you developed or learned from last season?
Different techniques, different coverages. You know, when I get out there and line up, how to, you know, see the skies from other defenses, and you know how to come in and out my breaks and my routes. You know, technique-wise, a lot of stuff, man. And how to, you know, work hard at doing practice for in the game. You know, it'd be a lot easier.
Let's talk about, is it more frustrating or flattering that you draw so much attention from the defense?
It's a lot frustrating, but you know, like I said, I'm still learning, and I'm just really just trying to, you know, do what I'm supposed to do out there on the field and grade champion every Sunday.
You ever go to Fred or Brown and Ross and say, you know, some of those catches you're getting is because I'm getting all this defensive attention?
Not necessarily. I mean, cover two, you know, I have majority of my routes. They convert to protection releases, and the inside receiver will eat from that, you know. Like last game that we played, they had cover two to the field, and I think like quarters coverage to the boundary, and they allowed Fred to get open. Rojo running protection releases too on the outside. So that's why the inside receivers eat in this cover two.
Everything you just said, could you have described that last year with your knowledge of the game?
No, at all. I mean, I had so many different. I didn't grade champion too many games last year because of the little things, and I didn't know it. Like I said, how to get it lined up and look at different skies and defenses and different coverages. I didn't know what the difference between the cover two was and the cover three. When the safety walked down, when the coverage is when it's man, different stuff like that. I just had to really learn that off season and develop with that and get better as I went.
With the offense being so good this year, what's it like when you go through a game like Arkansas where you don't score a lot of points?
We didn't get that many possessions. You know, like I said, they had the ball. I'm telling how long, and I mean, it's crazy. Like when a lot of folks asking me today, like, why you been so quiet? Like, I mean, sometimes it be like that. And I just really get the game, and I just do my job. Like folks like, man, they need to throw you the ball, and do this and that. Like, man, but y'all don't understand. Like if I do my job by not getting the ball, that opens someone else up. Let's kind of describe why Fred Ross, you know, been open last week. And like that's just really what the concept is of what I do out there on the field and the whole receiver corps as a group.
Where do you feel like you've made your biggest gains as a player this year over last year?
I can say, you know, Texas A&M, I had a great game last year. This year I had a solid game. Auburn, I had a solid game, 4 catches for 72 yards in the TD. And I'm trying to get 100 yards this season. And at least 6 catches. 3 touchdowns.
The Arkansas game, like you said, that they kept the ball away from y'all, but y'all never seem to panic or get worried about it. Is that the kind of character this team has?
Well, yeah, like great leadership. Like we just was waiting on somebody to make that play. You know, all through the week we had guys making plays here and there. You know, we didn't know who number was gonna get called, but we knew someone was gonna go out there and make the play. So we didn't really panic or nothing. Like when it got, I think it was 10-0. I mean, I kind of panicked a little bit. He wasn't getting too many possessions. I seen interceptions. I'm like, oh my God, like it's crazy. I don't want to get upset. And we just knew that someone was gonna make the play. And Fred Ross had to be the guy to go out there and make the play. And you know, we have a great quarterback. The brilliant throw that he made to Fred, that was awesome, man. I enjoyed that running down from the throw to the touchdown when Fred Ross scored. So I enjoyed that, celebrating with him.
How much fun is it in the meeting room afterwards when you guys when you go watch film and you see how well Fred played? I mean, I know you guys feel as a compliment, you're like a group accomplishment, but how much fun is it in the meeting room to watch film with those guys?
I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, we make plays. It's so least expected, though. Like, You see a guy making one-hand catch like Josh Robinson, stuff like that. We would see that on film, stuff like that. Excite the room. Like Fred Ross getting that H, taking that chance from being out. You know what I'm saying? That converting from an outside receiver to an inside receiver. That's kind of hard in my books. Learning the game in my position and what's going on out there on the field. And the feedback that we get from our coach in the film room is great, man. Like just seeing everybody go out there and make plays, doing the game, makes everybody happy. That we getting the job done and everything. Excited about winning every week, staying number one in the country.
Is Josh's catch the most exciting catch you've seen this year?
It's one of them. I tell you that. Probably one of the best catches I've seen this year. That's great, man. That's a great catch.
What's this time of year like for you with basketball starting to heat up? Does that side of you start to come out, and what's your kind of plan moving forward after the season?
After the season, I get better, man. Like I still got to get better. I see what I'm capable of doing. Like by us being number one in the country, I see what the team capable of doing. Far on.
As far as
I want to be the best now at this point. So. With basketball being compensated through a lot of folks, it really don't bother me because I know what I'm capable of doing in football and what I can be in life. So just get better from here now on, off season. Just do the little things right.
Have you and Elijah talked about basketball season?
We just got through talking about
really?
it. I told him stop talking to me about it because I'm still trying to go 11-0, finish the season up. We have like 4 more games left. We're trying to get through the season, man. Block basketball out. I've been getting it a lot.
Is there a possibility though that you'll play in the spring?
Not necessarily. It's not no possibility. Like I just told him that I want to work on my craft in football, get better as a person on and off the field, and learn different techniques and just keep learning the game of football because I know I can play the next level now at this point. But I don't want to get settled with that. I want to become better and better each and every day.
How long have you been, I guess, playing football compared to basketball? Everyone asks you about basketball. I mean, how new were you to the game of football?
Trust me, I played when I was growing up.
Okay.
That's a little pee-wee football. I love football. That was one of my first sport that I really cared about. But like when it got organized a little bit in high school throughout, I started playing basketball because I just like the game of basketball. I mean, you do 1 year in college, I just had that in my head, but it means a lot doing college. It's different,
Yeah.
I'm 6'5.5". I played the post, 6'5", a receiver. You tell me what's the difference between that. And then, like growing up, I was telling my mom I always told her I was gonna make her proud, no matter what sport it was. I mean, I love every sport. In middle school, I have a soccer championship. I don't know how I got it. I have a soccer championship. Like we started the season 0-7. We end up. Really? In soccer championship.
What
I just
grade
love
was that
sports.
for you?
7 or 8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you score any goals?
I scored the goal to send it to overtime
In the championship?
in the championship game. I scored the goal to send it to overtime. We won in overtime.
You feel
3-2.
You follow soccer now? Do you watch it on TV or the World Cup or anything like that?
I tell you, I just ordered the game FIFA.
I'm not.
I be hearing Dak and them
I was going to say you're
talking
right.
about
Uh-huh.
it, and I just want to take the game out if I can beat Dak and
When did you start playing organized football?
organized my freshman year of college.
Okay. Really?
Really, like learning the game. Like a lot of stuff was new to me. Like when we talked last year as a freshman, I didn't really know too much, and everything was organized for me. Period. Like how to get in my stance, different. Like I didn't know how to line up, little stuff like that. How to run out the ball real hard and coming out of my breaks. It just was crazy, man.
But you played in high school, right?
I played 1 year of high school, but we didn't have no receiver coach to even tell us how to do different techniques. I'm not trying to talk bad about my high school.
No, right.
But, when I started playing, like, they had to develop, I had to learn the little things. And the little thing was me to go out there and just catch the ball. That's all I ran with go routes in high school.
So it came real natural to you in high school?
Go routes.
What